My mom, Margaret Hudson, died of ALS.
My dad, Francis Michael Oliveto Jr., lost his battle with ALS.
My uncle, Dr. Mark Allen, died of ALS.
My husband, Greg Pitkin, lost his battle with ALS at age 35.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, often referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive and fatal neurodegenerative disease that affects motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord. Motor neurons travel from the brain to the spinal cord and from the spinal cord to the muscles throughout the body. As motor neurons degenerate, they can no longer send impulses to the muscle fibers that normally result in muscle movement. Early symptoms of ALS often include increasing muscle weakness, especially involving the arms and legs, speech, swallowing, or breathing. With voluntary muscle action progressively affected, patients in later stages of the disease may become totally paralyzed and unable to breathe on their own.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved the first U.S. clinical trial using a patient's own adult stem cells for the treatment of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis.
The ALS Association is very interested in what the future holds regarding stem cell research. I think that it is a wonderful opportunity for our patients and their families in Louisiana to be able to participate in this sort of study right here in their own backyard.
The ALS Multidisciplinary Clinic at Our Lady of Lourdes offers treatment of the disease with symptomatic relief, prevention of complications, and maintenance of optimal independence. By using a qualified ALS specialty team, families have the opportunity to receive the best available medical and therapeutic care in one location. The clinic meets high-quality standards and will work to become a certified center through the ALS Association's national office upon completion of the accreditation process. The chapter offers the Credit Bureau of Baton Rouge's transportation program for patients who live in Central and North Louisiana to attend this clinic.
The ALS Association Network plays a key role in advocacy for more public support of ALS research and healthcare reforms that answer the demands of ALS. Our organization's advocacy efforts in Washington, D.C. have raised the profile of ALS at the White House, among members of Congress, and within federal agencies, including the National Institutes of Health, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Food and Drug Administration, Department of Defense, Department of Veteran Affairs, Social Security Administration, and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The association's advocacy efforts have generated more than $365 million for ALS research over the past 10 years.
with the help of a brace on each leg and a cane, I can still walk, and my speech is more slurred and I'm out of breath, but I can still talk. And frankly, a lot of people with ALS after 15 months can't walk or talk. So I kind of feel a need to kind of be a face, if I can, for this disease, because we need to raise awareness.
The ALS Association helps patients and families cope with the day-to-day challenges of living with ALS by providing information, resources, and referrals to many sources, including a wide variety of community services. All services are free of charge. Most people who develop ALS are between the ages of 40 and 70, with a peak age about 55. However, anyone, men or women, at nearly any age can have ALS. Most people with ALS survive, on average, 2 to 5 years following diagnosis. The financial costs can be up to $250,000 per year, often depleting entire savings of patients.
The ALS Association's accomplishments are made possible by the generosity of others. From the smallest donation to the largest gift, donors touch the ALS community with hope for the future. ALS occurs throughout the world with no racial, ethnic, or socioeconomic boundaries. Every 90 minutes, someone in this country is diagnosed with ALS, and every 90 minutes, someone else will lose their battle with this horrific disease. We are committed to helping the ALS patients in our community and spreading awareness of the urgency for a cure. Together,
Together,
Together, we can make a difference in the lives
of those affected by ALS.